Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Officer Sir 24/7. How are you all? So let's start the session. As you know, we have already started the Sankalp series, and this is our 8th class regarding your Indian economy, Indian financial system. That is related to your module A. So you know that we have total 11 units in module A under the Indian economy, Indian financial system subject. So we are going to discuss 8th unit here, and what this particular units talk about. So first of all, it's a module A, and there are total 11 units, out of which 7 we have already discussed. The last discussion we had about the economic reform. Now today we are going to talk about the foreign trade policy, foreign investment and economic development. But before starting the topic, before starting discussing the question, first of all, welcome to the channel. I request you all do share the session on the Telegram channel, WhatsApp group, Facebook group, wherever you are linked with the persons who are going to give their paper in the JAIIB October paper. And also I'm your mentor Amanjot Kaur for BPB and Indian economy and financial system. And do make sure you answer your question here, and in the end of the session I will be asking you how many answers you have given correct. And those who are watching us recorded, if you find any kind of doubt in this particular session, you can ask your doubt in the comment section. I will be checking your comment and answering there. And also do let me know in the comment section how much you scored out of the total questions. Okay, so let's start. The first we are going to talk about today, foreign trade policy, foreign investment and economic development. So before moving towards to the question, let's first understand what these three terminologies are, like what they actually means. We have a foreign trade policy, foreign investment and economic development. So let's have a certain understanding about that, then we will cover the rest. So as you can see, first we are talking about here foreign trade policy. So this foreign trade policy, you can call it a FTP, foreign trade policy. You can call it EXIM policy. Okay, you can call it what? EXIM policy or foreign trade policy, both are same. So first of all, what is foreign trade? Foreign trade means trade between two or more countries. That is the foreign trade, in which a certain terminologies like export means selling goods to abroad, imports means purchasing goods from abroad, then visible trade, it means trade related to goods, invisible trade, it means trade related to services. All these four will be covered. That is known as your foreign trade. Okay, these are the terminologies related to foreign trade. So foreign trade simply means when the countries are exchanging their goods and services with each other, when they are doing selling and purchasing of goods and services with each other, that is known as foreign trade. And if you are doing a trade with the other country, you need a certain rules, regulations, you need a certain criteria that what taxes has to be taken, what particular rules, regulations have to be following for while you are doing export or while you are doing import. All that will define under the foreign trade policy. So foreign trade policy is nothing, simply a kind of policy which gives you the idea what should be done, what not should be done, what is good for the economy, what is not good for the economy, how much taxes, duties should be charged on any kind of export and import of goods and services. This is foreign trade policy, and it will be prepared for the 5-year duration. Every time the foreign trade policy will be created for the 5-year period. Okay, now the next term we had, this was the first term. Second term we had about that chapter is foreign investment. Now what actually the foreign investment is? Foreign investment is simply when a particular company or when a particular person invests their money from one country to another. Clear? So what we are talking about, foreign investment means when you invest from outside your country, that is known as foreign investment. Let's say any foreign individual, let's say the person who is living in USA, China, Japan, they wants to invest in India, they can do that, they can invest in India. But while they are investing in India, they have to follow the certain criteria or certain methods to invest in India, and those methods are simply a foreign investments methods. So we have foreign direct investment method, we have foreign institutional investment method, we have foreign portfolio investment method. So these are the methods by which individuals or foreign companies can invest in India. Okay, FDI, FI and FPI. And the third one is economic development. I have told you so many times that economic development is equals to economic growth and economic welfare. Now economic growth means, it means increase in the total output of goods and services in a country, or I can say total increase in the production of a country's economic growth. What is economic welfare? Because of the increase in the production of a country, whatever positive changes you see, Hana, whatever positive changes you see, where you are seeing these positive changes, whatever positive changes you see in the human being's life, that is the economic welfare. Like increase in production is economic growth, but because of this production, if we are having more employment, that's economic welfare. If we are having less poverty, that is your economic welfare. If we are having a better living standard, that's economic welfare. If we are having a better literacy rate, that's a economic welfare. If we are having a infrastructure development, that's a economic welfare. And all these are the positive changes that we can analyze or we can see in the economy because of the increase in the production or because of the economic growth. So this is known as your economic development. This is known as what? Economic development. So these are the three terms, or these are the we can say terminologies that have been defined under the unit 8 of Indian economy and Indian financial system: foreign trade policy, foreign investment, and economic development. So let's start this session with the first question that is talking about here, that a dash is, one second, yeah, a dash is a financial investment made by a company or individual in another country's business or interest. Clear? So when one individual or a company from the other country, Hana, invest in the business interest of the another country, this is known as what? FCI, FDI, SEZ, or RDI? A, B, C, or D? Which of the following is correct? FCI, FDI, SEZ, or FTI? बताइए जल्दी से, क्या राइट आंसर होगा? So FCI, if I talk about, it's not a foreign type, so a foreign investment type. SEZ, that is special economic zone. Special economic zones are the zones which has been created within your geographical boundary of a country, in which taxes and duties will be less comparative to the other areas of a country. Let's say, for example, this is India, Hana, this square is India, and under the geographical boundary we have created a special economic zones. We have created what? We have created special economic zones here. Now these special economic zones will have a different rules, regulation comparative to the other parts of the country. Okay, this is known as SEZ. Now what is FTI? FTI is also not a part. So it is the FDI. When any particular individual or a particular company wants to invest in other countries' business interest, that is known as FDI. That is known as what? FDI, foreign direct investment. So I hope the right answer you have understood now. What is the right answer? FDI, foreign direct investment. So whenever a foreign company invests in Indian company, or whenever a person invests in Indian business with more than 10% capital, that is known as FDI. Next question. Which of the following is a vertical FDI flow? So FDI, we know, foreign direct investment. When you invest in Indian company, when a foreign company invests in Indian company with more than 10% capital, that's a FDI. So FDI has a type that we have: vertical FDI, horizontal FDI, backward FDI, straight vertical FDI, forward vertical FDI. So out of these four options, what do you think, which of the following is correct? Which of the following is the right answer in case of vertical FDI form? Sorry, A, B, C, or D? Which of the following will be correct? Okay, very good. So the right answer will be, it's not straight vertical FD is not a type, but yes, the backward and forward is. So the first and second will be right answer. So the right answer will be A option. Okay. So which of the following is a vertical FDI? This is backward and forward vertical FDI. Right answer will be A. Next question. Dash is an investment fund that is based in a country other than the one where the investment is made. Where the investment is made. Okay, so what the question is asking, simply an investment fund that is based in country other than the one where the investment has been made. It's a forex, it's a foreign institutional investment, it's a foreign trade investment, it's none of the above. What do you think, which of the following is correct? So right answer will be your foreign institutional investment, obviously. So FII, foreign institutional investment, is simply an investment fund that is based in a country that is other than your country where the investment has been made. Like the foreign company is investing in India. But in what condition? A kind of fund you are investing. In what condition? When you invest less than 10% in the Indian economy, that will be known as FII, foreign institutional investment. Okay, so right answer will be B. Next question is talking about more expansion of foreign direct investment can boost dash. So the more expansion of foreign direct investment can boost what? First, more circulation, money circulation, demand, employment, unemployment. So you have to answer which of the following is correct. If you are doing what? If you are doing more expansion of foreign direct investment, it means what? If the FDI is increasing, it means investment in India is increasing. Investment in India is increasing. Right, and if the investment in India is increasing, what happens? It will offer the more jobs, it will create more jobs, it will increase the income of the country, per capita income of individual. These all benefits has been seen. Because people are having more money, they will demand more goods and services, and when they will demand more goods and services, your production will also increase. So it's very obvious, if foreign direct investment is there, a lot of benefit can be seen, and it will definitely creating the employment. It will be definitely creating employment because FDI is there, business is there, money is there. You have to start production because the people will ask for the money. People will ask for the goods and services. So the job or employment opportunity will increase. Now FDI in India is allowed by two modes, government route and the dash one. So if any foreign company wants to come to India, they can come to India, but by a certain route that has been defined by the government. So FDI has two routes. As you can see, the first one is government route. Government route means you need a prior approval from the government. If government has approved you, then you can come to India and start your business or invest in the country. And the second one is automatic route, in which no prior approval from the side of the government of India is required. You can directly come to India, invest in India. You do not have to take permission from any particular authority. That's the automatic route. But in the government approved route, the prior approval is required from the side of the government of India. The particular department, the particular ministry, you have to take permission with. In the automatic route, you can directly come to India. The only thing you have to do within 30 days of your investment, you have to inform to the office, regional office of Reserve Bank of India, whichever jurisdiction you belongs to or whichever jurisdiction you are investing in. Okay, so that's the automatic route. Now, in foreign trade, an adverse balance of trade occurs when? First, export increases import, export decreases import, exports equals to imports, all of the above. So first of all, let's understand what is balance of trade. So I have explained you a lot of times what is balance of payment. So balance of payment is simply a systematic record of all the economic transactions which is happening between India and rest of the world. This is rest of the world. Whatever is outside in this outside the geographical boundary, that's the rest of the world. So India is having economic transaction with all the countries or rest of the world, and this economic transaction means transactions which are related to money. So there are certain money that you earn by inflow, and there are certain money that you have to pay in the form of outflow. So inflow is the source of income which India gets by doing economic transaction with other countries, and outflow is the money that India have to pay when it's doing what? It's doing the economic transaction with the rest of the world. Now what you can see, the ways by money can come to the country, you can earn the money. What are the ways? The first way we have here, that is exports. If you are doing export, you will earn the money. The investment, foreign companies are coming to India, the investment will give you the money. The remittances, the persons who are transferring money from foreign country to another, remittances will be there. Grants will be there. Okay, apart from that, we can say we have tourists also. They are also taking money to our country. All these are the inflow, way of inflow, or the method by the money is coming to the country. What are the outflows? Imports. If you are doing import of goods and services, you have to make payment. The next will be investment, the next will be remittance, grants, tourism, etc. The other points will be same, because it's very obvious. If foreign company comes to India for investment, Indian company can also go to the foreign country for the investment. Same for the grants, remittance and tourism, etc. Okay, so maintaining the record of all these economic transactions, that is known as balance of payment. That's what known as balance of payment. Out of this balance of payment, when we maintain the record only of export and import, when we maintain the record of export and import, it defines balance of trade. It defines what? It defines balance of trade. So what is balance of trade? Balance of trade is simply a part of nation's balance of payment, which includes the export and import of goods and services in a country in a financial year. Clear? So when the exports become adverse, adverse means negative. It's a negative word, na? Adverse means negative. Or you can call it a deficit balance of payment. You can call it a deficit balance of, trade. This is a balance of trade. You can call it deficit balance of trade, or you can call it an adverse balance of trade. You can call it unfavorable balance of trade. All are same, है ना? And it happens when your imports are more than the exports. So the right answer here will be B option. Right answer here will be B option. Export is less than import. Okay, now next. Next question we have, FDI decisions are affected by. So the decisions which you are taking regarding the FDI, it is affected by which of the following options it is asking. The first one, government policy. Second, political stability. Third, state of economic development. So out of these, you have to tell which of the following is correct. FDI decisions are affected by. So let me know which of the following is correct. Okay, so the right answer is all of the above reason. The government policy affect the FDI decision, political stability, state of economic development. Like FDI means foreign direct investment. When a foreign company investing in India, how this decision can be impacted? When the foreign company thinks that the government policies are not good, government has so much restriction on the trade. Second, when the foreign company thinks there are a political instability, like people or not the country of where we want to invest, there is political instability, government keeps changing, and because of that their policies, their taxes, their duties, rules, everything will change, so they will not be wanted to invest in our country. Then the economic development. Economic development means economic growth plus the economic welfare. So if a company comes to your country, if a company wants to invest in your country, it wants everything now. It wants all the infrastructure development. Like for example, the company wants 24/7 electricity. It wants all weather road connectivity. It wants warehousing facility. It wants a manufacturing plant that can be easily linked to the raw material industry, or the, let's say, the godowns, or the, let's say, warehouses, or the retailers. That's what a company wants. If you're not able to provide them the proper economic development, the company will not want to come to India. So the right answer is D option. All these reasons impact the FDI decision of the foreign company. So right answer is your D. Okay, next. FDI from Pakistan is placed under what? So as we have discussed that there are two routes, automatic and government approved route. So according to the risk to the country, according to the benefits to the country, we have decided the certain sectors will come under the automatic route, certain sectors will come under the government approved route. So when we talk about FDI from the Pakistan. So it is good for the country or it is risky for the country. So it's very obvious it's risky. So those sectors which comes under the risky sectors or which can create a certain kind of national security issue to our country, those sectors all defined that you need to have permission from the government prior investing in the country. So that's why the FDI from Pakistan will goes to the which sector or which route, that is the government approved route. Okay, so if any company wants to come to India from Pakistan, first they have to take the government permission, then they can start their investment in the country. Okay, so right answer is B option. Next, FDI limit in private banking. So FDI limit is very important. A lot of FDI limits we have. So what is the FDI limit? In public sector bank, we have 26%. Sorry. In public sector bank, only 26, not the 26 actually, one second, I wrote it wrong. In the public sector bank, we have 20% only. Public sector banks will have 20% FDI. The white label ATMs will have 100% FDI allow. The insurance now got the FDI of 74%. The pension have FDI of 49%. The private sector bank and the payment bank and the small finance bank all have a 74% FDI allow in the country. So private bank, payment bank, a small finance bank, all the three banks are allowed to take 74% FDI in the country. Okay, so there are certain important limits that has been given by the government of India. We have to cover that also. Now, foreign portfolio investment is the investment by dash in foreign financial instruments. So it is the investment by whom? First, individual, firm, public bodies and any of the above. So who can invest in the foreign portfolio investment? Individuals, firm, public bodies, any of the above. So it's very simple. The foreign portfolio investment can be done by anyone, any individual, any company, any firm, any partnership firm, anyone can invest in the foreign portfolio investment. So that's why the right answer will be your D option. Okay. So this is what we have discussed here about all the questions that is related to the concepts of your foreign trade, foreign investment, foreign trade policy, foreign investment and economic development. But that's very obvious, it's not sufficient. So what we have to do right now on the occasion of Independence Day, you will find a very best option is going on for all of you. And for that best option, first of all, do make sure you download the Adda 24/7 application. After downloading the 24/7 application, go to the JAIIB CIB section here. After going to the JAIIB CIB section, what you have to do, you have to go to the JAIIB CIB Mahapacks. When you click on the Mahapacks, you can see the double validity is available and the lowest price will be seen by all of you. So you have a JAIIB CIB Mahapack that is available in 7777 amount. It means you will get the JAIIB CIB here 6 + 6 month validity for the JAIIB CIB, everything, the live classes, ebooks, test series. Apart from that, your topic wise test, full length mock test, video recorded, everything will be available for all of you. Okay, now what is better here? Better thing is here, you will get all these benefits. So do check the features here. And after checking the features, what you have to do, if you want to 6 + 6 months validity, it means double validity, click on the code that is IND80. Now this, you can see this is not the price that I promised to all of you, but how you will get the price that I promised, that will be real price for all of you is not this. The real price will be this. This is the first time, this is the lowest price, or I can say, and how you will get by using the 1% additional discount on the application by using the coins. So this is the offer for all of you for the JAIIB CIB Mahapack, and the other products also same right now, having everything having a 81% discount by using the code IND80. Okay, so this was the information for all of you. If you still need any kind of guidance at the time of enrolling, so what you can do here, you can go to the website here back again and call on this number to get your query solved. Okay, so you can also call this number to get your problem resolved, right? So do make sure before enrolling you download the Adda 24/7 application, and also let me know immediately in the comment section how much you scored. And if you're watching recorded, then again let me know in the comment section how much you scored. Okay, and these sessions are going on regularly on Monday to Friday only on Offices Adda 24/7 at 7:30 a.m. for Indian Economy, Indian Financial System, and at 7 a.m. for PBB. So do not forget to join both the session on the regular basis. Okay, so let's end the session here. Thank you all for joining the session, but last not the least, do not forget to subscribe the Office Adda 24/7 channel, because this is the channel where you will get everything which is required. Okay, so thank you all for joining the session and have a